K-pop idols are known for their flawless and beautiful looks, but what they look like on screen is sometimes drastically different from their actual looks. NCT's Taehyung's vibe changes completely the second that he steps on the stage. From his looks to his behavior, Taehyung becomes captivating and full of energy. He's often praised for his sharp dance moves, incredibly versatile voice, and powerful stage presence. He's someone who can switch between styles and genres effortlessly, and overall is a standout performer in the industry. He captures everyone's attention with his stage outfits that highlight his best features and great physique. Although he almost looks intimidating when he's performing, his whole vibe and look changes once he's off the stage. In reality, Taehyung is a very shy and soft-spoken person who is very gentle with the people around him. His casual style also fits his personality a lot more than his stage outfits. Taehyung looks very youthful when he's not wearing any makeup. His bare face is just as beautiful, but makeup artists love to emphasize his eye shape, making his eyes appear almost cat-like. On his Instagram, Taehyung often shares behind-the-scenes pictures with various pictorials he's done, and then his casual outfits and candid photos, and the difference is insane. He can go from a baddie to a cutie in just seconds. Another idol who transforms into a completely different person on stage is Hyuna. She's known for her exceptional and bold looks that bring out her seductive side, and she's not afraid to go all out on stage. Although Hyuna is often criticized for her extravagant stage outfits, we can't imagine a Hyuna performance without some wild looks and some red lipstick, because red lips are a statement for Hyuna. During one performance, Hyuna took off her shirt and performed in just her bra, and it was very obvious that she was having a lot of fun. In reality, Hyuna's personality is far from wild. Even though she's like that on stage, she's lovely and cute in real life. A lot of other idols confirm that Hyuna is very adorable and charming when she's not on stage. On her Instagram, Hyuna often shows her soft and more casual side, but also isn't afraid to spice it up a little from time to time. If there's someone who knows how to rule the stage, it's SHINee's Taemin. Very similar to Taehyung, Taemin's energy on stage is sexy and charismatic. He knows how to captivate everyone with his insane dancing and performing skills. Whenever Taemin's on stage, it's hard to look away. His looks always match his performance. He's not afraid to go for extravagant and eye-catching looks, spicing it up with eye patches or dark eye makeup. In real life, Taemin is very soft-spoken and a giant goofball who prefers to go for casual and subtle looks. With Taemin, you're getting the best of both worlds. When he dances, he's bold and confident, but one look at his Instagram tells you that he's a giant sweetheart. It's really easy to get lost in Blackpink's Lisa's intense energy whenever she's on stage. She brings it on every time she performs, and her outfits are always designed to perfection. While Lisa overflows with charisma when she's performing, and it's what her fans love about her, her sweet personality is what they love the most. She might be a fierce idol, but she's very kind and lovely towards her fans, like greeting her fans while she was in the middle of a shoot with Bulgari, or hyping up her fans on a fan call. When she's not performing, Lisa loves to go for subtle and comfortable clothes that give off strong, friendly vibes. Her makeup is always flawless, but Lisa with no makeup on is a whole different level of beauty. Her bare face has been a topic of many discussions before, with some people claiming that she got plastic surgery done before she debuted. Lisa's fans defended her, saying that it shouldn't matter if she got any cosmetic procedure done, and that she was still beautiful pre-debut. It'd be a shame not to mention the legendary G-Dragon. He's known for bold and experimental outfits that he often wears for his performances, and he isn't afraid to wear clothes that push the typical male stereotypes and likes to challenge new styles. G-Dragon's performances are often small fashion shows. The rapper might show up in a skirt made entirely of zippers, a light lavender pajama set as a concert outfit, or a full-on parachute harness. One time he wore a black and white striped suit that was very reminiscent of Beetlejuice and a fiery orange wig that reached the ground. This was his statement look. His onstage outfits are the definition of extravagant, but his fashion in day-to-day life is more toned down and not as vibrant. Although the clothes he wears when he's not on stage might seem casual, they're still very much him, and they represent his personality very well. Such as the outfit that he wore to the airport in 2022, once again living up to his title as Human Chanel. His fans have always looked forward to seeing all the different outfits G-Dragon wears during his travels, and they were not disappointed. aespa's Giselle is an absolute goddess, and we all know it. Even though she's often praised for her beautiful visuals, some people raised concerns that she might be photoshopping her selfies. Last year, a post on Nate Pan accused Giselle of excessively editing her pictures, even saying that it looks like two different people. The picture on the left was shared on the group's official Instagram and Twitter, and Giselle's face is much slimmer, her jaw is V-shaped, and she also has a higher nose bridge. The picture on the right was taken when aespa were performing at Coachella, and her face is chubbier and her jaw isn't as prominent. A lot of people criticized Giselle for editing her pictures to the point that it doesn't even look like her. Netizens also wondered why idols Photoshop their pictures in the first place, since they're public figures who can be photographed at any any given moment. Pictures taken by media and reporters are rarely edited, which means anyone can see what these idols look like without Photoshop. Others defended Giselle, saying that it's very normal for idols and netizens to edit their pictures. Giselle is beautiful without Photoshop, so there's no need for it. Another idol who was heavily criticized for photoshopping her pictures is Momoland's Jui. Jui once posted a picture of her new ID photo on her Instagram, and people immediately noticed how heavily edited the picture was. Some people even completely failed to recognize her. Her face in the picture seemed much slimmer, her eyes seemed bigger, and her mouth a little smaller. While this would be somehow okay if it was just a regular selfie, ID photos shouldn't be edited at all since they're used for important documents. Netizens even joked that if Jui used the photo for her documents, she could get caught in question about her identity. Naturally, Jui's appearance has changed over the years, but she's naturally very beautiful and doesn't need to edit her picture so much. One thing K-pop fans might hate even more than Photoshop is whitewashing. A lot of K-pop idols have beautiful tan skin, but their companies or they themselves decide to use filters that make their skin look much paler. Stray Kids' Felix has low-key exposed JYP Entertainment for purposefully making him seem almost the same color as the white wall behind him. On their Instagram, Felix posted a video of himself speaking French, and Stays quickly noticed about how sickly pale Felix looked. The video filter also washed out Felix's freckles, which are adored by all of his fans. Although Felix didn't outwardly call out their company, he did go on the app Bubble and shared the original unedited video with their fans. Not only were the fans surprised by the huge difference in skin tones, but they were also proud of Felix for releasing the original and showing off his natural skin. Whitewashing is a huge problem in the K-pop industry, and some fans take it to the extremes. In these edited pictures, EXO's Baekhyun, Twice's Jonghyun, and AT-sun look freakishly pale, and they don't even look healthy. Tattoos can drastically change someone's appearance. A good example of how tattoos can completely alter someone's vibe is BTS's Jungkook. We all remember the days when the only glimpse of his tattoos we got was through a microwave reflection. For a long time, Jungkook covered up his tattoos whenever the group showed up for a broadcast or during a concert. Even when the boys filmed their popular In the Soup series, Jungkook kept his tattoos covered up. Either he wore sleeves that were long enough to cover up the tattoos, or his hand was wrapped up in bandages. While idols aren't exactly prohibited from showing their tattoos on television, most tattoo shops in Korea aren't exactly legal since tattooing is considered a medical service and tattoo artists need a medical license to operate. Medical licenses can be extremely expensive, so a lot of them result in operating in small illegal parlors instead. Then there's the ever-present stigma around tattoos, as they were heavily associated with criminals in the past. Jungkook now proudly shows off his beautiful tattoos, and we can't get enough. Another idol who had gone through the ordeal of covering up their tattoos is Block B's Taeil. Most of his tattoos are on his arms, and there's a huge tattoo on his neck as well. During one broadcast, Taeil's tattoos were completely covered in bandages, even the one all over his neck. We can't imagine this ever being comfortable, especially because of how hot it gets under all the bright studio lights. We prefer Taeil with tattoos a lot more because without them, he's a completely different person. What do you guys think about these idols and their off-screen and on-screen looks? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye!